Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christopher. So today we are going to build something on top of this raised bed for the strawberries. We have something here in Norway or in Europe generally called, and I had to Google this and I have no idea if I'm pronouncing it right, European water vole. Now that's a mouthful. Now it is like looks like a mouse or a rat or something. It's a bigger animal, and it digs these tunnels around in the garden, and it's really a pain in the something. And they have been eating all our strawberries for the last 2 years. So I really wanted to do something about it. And previously we had some strawberries over there, and they just dug holes from underneath and came out and just ate the strawberries at night, and it was all gone in the morning. But now last year I had strawberries in this bed, and it was still gone, and it was eaten by the same animals, but they actually came from the top. So they didn't dig underneath the bed, and I guess that's because it's a really trafficy area here, and they don't like digging underneath things that are moving. So if you walk around a lot, or if you're using a lawnmower or something, and this area I really tend to walk back and forth a lot, so they don't come from underneath, but they come up at night and they just decimate everything. So I was thinking of doing something similar to what Ray did over at the Praxis 55712 channel. And what he did was he just built a box on top of it with a net or a metal mesh, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. But the plants are a little bit tall, and I also have some garlic here. I don't really care that much for the garlic. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna cut them if they stick out, or they can just grow through the net. The thing that I need to do first is to just put these are, I think it's 1.5 by 8, and I'm gonna use 1.5 by 8 or 1.5 by 6. I really don't remember what I got, so I'm just gonna use the untreated wood that I have. It's gonna be spruce, and I'm just gonna first put one layer of wood around, so I just increase the height of the bed, and then I'm gonna use a separate one which will be hinged. So, and then I'm gonna just put the metal mesh on top of that. So it's gonna be a really simple build, but it's gonna be nice, and it's a perfect way to keep birds or squirrels or other animals that just come in and eat everything they see. So yeah, I think I'm gonna time-lapse this one also. Yeah, I know it's the 3rd time-lapse video, but it is the easiest way to do this for me. So I'm just gonna do that, and I don't think that this is not something that is really complicated. It's just a way of thinking, and a way of taking care of your fruits and vegetables, because yeah, there's animals everywhere and they eat whatever they can. I'm gonna see if I can find an image that is royalty free on the internet of the European water vole and just stick it right here. So yeah, if I was lucky to find an image, this is what it looks like, and it's, yeah, I don't like these animals. They come in heaps, and yeah, I wanted to get rid of them, but it's not that easy, it seems. So we're just gonna try to live with them, and try to see if we can find some middle ground to to keep both parties satisfied. So yeah, I'm just gonna start building it now, cutting wood and everything. So it turns out I was actually using 1.5 by 6 inch untreated wood. I didn't film extending the grow bed, but I just started straight on with the lid. And the first thing I did was attach 3 hinges. So I used one on each side and one on the middle, and I think that is sufficient for the length of the bed. The length of the bed is about 4 meters, so I think that's enough. If I need more, then I could always add more in at a later stage. So it looked nice, and I tested it, and it seems to be working. So I just drilled some pilot holes on all the wood that was supposed to be joined, and that's to prevent cracking. And I've found that it's really important to do this, because otherwise it will just crack, and since it's untreated, it will definitely crack. So I placed a beam in the middle, and this was just a support to make it a little bit more stiff. The mesh that I used was a little bit too wide, so I just cut it by hand, and that was a little bit tedious work, but it was okay in the end. So I stapled everything down with the staple gun that I have, and I was surprised at how snug I actually could make this. So I attached a handlebar there, and I just wanted to have some way of opening up the case without having to lay the bed all the way down on the back there. So yeah, as you can see, I think it looked nice, and it's going to be fun to see if this actually will keep the rodents outside. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So I'm taking a coffee break now. I think this was a successful build for me, because I was thinking from the beginning that I would make this lower board or the raised bed a little bit higher, then the lid would be not so high. But then again, I really want to come down here in the morning and open it up, because nobody eats the fruits on the daytime. So I wanted to be able to open it up and get as much sun as possible into the strawberries. There's the most of the strawberries are on this side, and it's a little bit sparse on the other side, but that's just because I planted all the strawberries last year here, and I just picked a few suckers and placed them down there. So I'm guessing next year it's gonna be a full bush of strawberries all around here. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I think this is a really good way to take care of your strawberries. I've been experimenting before using a net and just having that over, and that works semi-okay, but for those kind of rodents, they will get down underneath the net, so the net is mainly just for birds. So I think this is a much better way to do it, and I think it looks nice. And I also just added this quick hinge, so I'm able to take it. Oh, that's heavy. Take it all the way down. If I'm doing maintenance inside here or anything, then it would be easy to just have a quick release. So yeah, I'm really satisfied with this one, and I'm not sure where we go to the next time. I guess there's a few more projects, but thank you for joining me here. I really do appreciate that. I'm getting close to 10,000 followers now, so that's exciting for me. And there's strawberries soon. This is actually the only project that my wife really cares about down here. She says that, well, if I'm not getting strawberries this year, that's not, you're not a gardener. So yeah, this is Christopher saying, may the force be with you, and I'll see you in the next episode. I wish it was summer all year long. But then again, I probably wouldn't appreciate it that much. So, yeah.